Okay. I do believe we are live. I do believe we are live. It says that I'm live. Oh man, you heard that one. That's my bad. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Dick Rickles here. Dick Rickles here. Doing a quick stream this morning. Bit of a schedule change today for me, so gonna start up a little bit early today. Doing a quick stream too, probably about 30 minutes or so. Just gonna watch some funny commercials and shit. All right. Quick happy birthday to my friends Patrick and Chris. They'll never see this. Oh man. But today we're going to be doing some funny commercial stuff just to make it sort of succinct and quick. Plus, I did say in the last stream that we were going to do funny ads and I didn't get the chance to do it. So, I have some stuff already set up, already selected and everything. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is this Camel advertisement for Camel cigarettes. And the reason that I want to do that is because I used to watch a show, Abbott and Costello, and they were completely sponsored by this product. So it's kind of fun to watch the commercials now in hindsight and be like, whoa, this was just that okay. Not even like a little.
You know, if you were to follow a busy doctor as he makes his daily round of calls,
I love
you would find yourself...
I love the cigarette ads that involve doctors. It feels very like they knew who they had to get to talk about this. There was probably some like early inklings that cigarettes were bad for you, so having a doctor come on seems like the logical thing to do.
Having a mighty busy time keeping up with him. Time out for many men of medicine usually means just long enough to enjoy a cigarette. And because they know
just
what a
long
pleasure...
Enough. That's the thing about cigarettes. Cigarettes were pitched as like the perfect thing to do on your break. And then it kind of seems like it evolved into like its own break. Like, you know, I'm going out for a smoke break. Like, so it seemed like they sold it as kind of like a, hey, you know, this is a reason for you to have a little relaxation in the middle of the day. A little R&R in the middle of the day.
It is to smoke a mild, good-tasting cigarette. They're particular about the brand they choose. In a repeated national survey, doctors in all branches of medicine, doctors in all parts of the country were asked, "What cigarette do you smoke, doctor?"
What cigarette
Once again,
do you
the brand
smoke,
named
doctor?
most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
That was their ad on the Abbott and Costello show as well. More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarettes. What was another thing that they used to have? They used to have this ad where they would talk about how during the middle of World War II, you kind of like there was cigarette shortages, so you might not necessarily get your brand. So there was like there was this sort of thing of you smoked whatever cigarettes you could find, like that were available at the store. And people were trying a lot of different brands, supposedly. And Camel kind of took advantage of this to be like, oh, well, you know what then? Let's talk about how during the time when everybody had to try different cigarettes, people switched to Camel more, you know? And I mean, you know, who knows if that's true? Like, I don't have sales records of Camels in the 1950s, but I'm sure there was a little bump from how much cigarette donations they made during World War II. But yeah, I can't remember the exact slogan now that I think about it. It's like they said it was like something about the cigarette of choice or something like that. Like they really leaned heavy on like, hey, you had to smoke whatever you could find and you guys chose Camel. How about that, huh? Like, they were really like, Camel is a very egotistical brand of cigarettes.
Why not change to Camels for the next 30 days?
Why
and
not
see
chain
what a
smoke
difference
Camels?
It makes in your smoking enjoyment. See how Camels agree with your throat.
I'm surprised she doesn't
See
have those
how
long
mild
filter
and good
tip
tasting
things.
a cigarette can be.
I was hoping they were going to do the song. Damn it. Oh, well. Because they have a little song. It goes like, C-A-M-E-L-S, Camel cigarettes. That cadence from like 1950s commercials where it's like, hey there, buddy. How you doing there, chum? Do you have a hard time waking up in the morning? Then try Folgers coffee. That's the next ad that we have. So there's this video that kind of makes the rounds of stupid ads, you know, and it's this particular run of commercials from Folgers in the 60s that were just all about how bad women are at making coffee, or at least these particular women are. And so it sort of sounds like they just they were like rating their worth as a woman based on their coffee making abilities. So I kind of thought that'd be really funny to look at, because I've seen a couple of these, not the whole reel though.
You make me feel very unwifely.
I already love all this
You make me
overacting.
feel very unwifely, McNaughton.
You see that like flustered look she did? That whole like, Jim, damn it, you're making me feel very unwifely, Jim. Is that a word? I hope it's not a word anymore. That was one of those words that we've put aside. Unwifely. It's very unwifely of you.
Barbecue.
I still say don't serve your awful coffee with my steaks.
Oh my God. You make shit coffee, Margaret. Don't serve it with my steaks. Listen, do you want to chase all these people off from the barbecue? Don't serve your coffee.
Oh, Mrs. Olson, he's always crabbing about my coffee. I could cry.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
All right, so this is a different commercial, it looks like.
How can such a pretty wife make such bad coffee?
I don't understand. She looked good. I thought that's actually pretty. Oh my God. She looked just fine. I assumed she would be good at cooking and shit. You know, how else does one get to look so good? If not by getting good at cooking.
I heard that. Darling, it's our...
You were supposed to. I said it loud enough. I thought, if I was close to just calling you back so I could say it right to your face.
Anniversary. Why so glum?
Oh, happy anniversary.
Nothing? Well, it's your coffee.
Will?
Again? Even today?
Will? Did the Ronald
Honey.
Reagan will?
Your coffee just doesn't taste any good.
Oh my God. Jesus. That was so direct. I don't know what to tell you, hun. Your coffee, it's just awful. I've tried and I've tried to get it down, but every time I drink it, I just completely go into a state of psychosis and start vomiting everywhere until it's completely expelled from my system. I have no problem with you as a person, Margaret. It's your coffee. It's just awful. It's sinful how awful your coffee is, Margaret. You will burn in the fires of hell for how just god-awful your coffee is. I swear, Margaret. Gonna burn for it. I hope, I have a friend named Margaret. I hope she's not watching. the likelihood is super low. Super low. Oh man. But I don't know. Margaret's just an easy name for the old thing. I would say Ruth or Edith, but they're not old. If they were old, then I would say Ruth or Edith. Damn it, Edith. Your coffee's just no good. See, it just rolls off the tongue better in an old man voice. It just does. Not my fault. I don't make the rules. I'm not a physician. Physicist. Wait, they don't make the rules. Wait. Never mind. Let's just keep watching Folger's Coffee.
It's been such a nice vacation. Did you ever see Larry looking so happy?
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation. Away from your coffee.
Oh my God. In front of the whole neighborhood too. Yeah, I'd love a vacation from your god-awful coffee. I would enlist again just to get away from your coffee. It was the best 2 years of my life was when I was in the army, away from your coffee. I preferred drinking the dirt from underneath the ammunition trucks. I prefer that to your coffee.
Forget the coffee, Marge. It's never very good.
But Phil,
I'll get some at the plant.
I'll get some at the plant. Look how sad she looked. She was so disappointed. Like she worked on that all morning. Look at her. Look at this. This is somebody who just found piss in their Cheerios. I swear to God. Look at this. Oh my God. Like she really does look like she just failed some huge assignment. But I mean, I guess that's the pressure that she was under at that time. Like, look, if you don't make coffee properly, your husband will leave you. Your husband may even leave you for a fellow worker at the plant who makes better coffee. Oh my God.
Harold, is the coffee all right?
Mm-mm.
You mean
Nope.
it's as bad as yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Speak up, man. Give me a real review. God.
No improvement at all?
Mm-mm.
Harold, don't just shake your head. You've got to tell me what's wrong with the coffee.
Bad taste.
Bad taste. That's what it is. Oh my God. You know, after a second look at this guy, he's horrific. He looks like he looks animatronic. Like he looks like skin on a robot. Man, look at the dark soullessness of his eyes. Ugh. I like it. It's like bad taste. Bad taste. Like that's his whole Yelp review. He went to this coffee shop, took one sip of coffee, slammed it back down on the counter, went out, got on his computer, and went, bad taste. That was his 1-star review. And I love that she had to coax it out of him too. He was like totally fine with just being like, nope, I don't like it. I'm not willing to go any further than that. Then bad taste. I don't want to. I'm fine with just being like, nope, don't like it. Nope, not for me. Please stop. Nope. Damn it. Keep clicking on other things.
Attention, ladies, please. Right now, at the end of aisle 2, I've set out a brand new, can't-miss,
Goodness.
husband-pleasing coffee.
Oh, no.
That guy was definitely a snake oil salesman in a past life. I don't think I would buy. I don't think I would buy too much from this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like the devil. He looks like the devil that's gonna like sell you an elixir that like lets you live forever, but the moment that you actually are like murdered, like it makes you immortal, but the moment you're murdered by somebody, you go straight to hell and his soul is yours. Your soul is his. God, bad at that. Anyway. Yeah, seriously, he looks horrific. He looks like a possessed Colonel Sanders. Although Colonel Sanders had the full beard thing going on, this guy has just a mustache, like the Monopoly guy.
husband-pleasing coffee.
A husband-pleasing coffee.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's your coffee again.
Tastes like poison.
The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry.
The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this. He's more qualified to be my wife than you are, honey. If you don't step it up with this coffee business, I'm going to have to go ahead and marry the desk sergeant at the station. Do you want to do that, honey? Do you want me to be forced to live in sin because you can't make coffee properly? Is that what you want? There's like a lot of unnecessary pressure on women in this time. Like, look, if you aren't perfect, then, you know, get fucked and die alone. Like, it really seems like that's just the message here. It's like, if you don't do all these things properly, you will be left behind. You will die alone with no one but your siblings to comfort you.
Honey, but your coffee tastes terrible.
This is all done.
Jesus!
Mary, come in. My goodness. You look as if you lost your last friend.
It's my Jim again. You should have heard him this morning. Mary, your coffee is as undrinkable as ever.
Oh,
Wait,
and
that
Jim's
was
always
such
so
a difference in emotions. Was he really that happy to bring up the coffee and then it like...
You lost your last friend.
It's my Jim again. You should have heard him this morning. Mary...
See how happy? Like, I mean, I wonder if he said the entire sentence like this or sad. Because if he said it's like, Mary, your coffee is as undrinkable as ever. Like, that'd be great. That'd be great if you just kind of gave her like harsh criticism in the happiest tone ever.
Your
That'd be
coffee
amazing.
is as undrinkable as ever.
Oh, and Jim's always so nice. I hope you and
Except
Tom
when
are
he's
enjoying
baiting
meeting
you.
all your new neighbors, Diane.
Oh, we are.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You made us feel so at home. Everything's wonderful.
Even the coffee's better. Here.
Jesus! He's like, I'm gonna... Oh my god, the implications there are dark. It's like, the coffee's really good. Here. I think I'll, try living here instead. That might be fun. Just living here. That sounds great.
Wonderful anniversary, dear, and thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome, darling. But if you could do one thing for me,
What?
try to do something about your coffee.
I hoped it would be better today.
Jesus Christ. That also seemed dark. That seems like Jim does things to her when the coffee isn't that good. I was hoping it'd be better today. Really, Jim? You're gonna hit me again? On our anniversary, even? Because of the coffee? I know you got me those nice flowers, Jim, but really? Do we have to resort to this? Like, these women are all tragic stories. I kind of wish we had more. Like, I sort of wish these were all scenes from movies that I could get more involved in, but no dice. These are just straight up ads.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee.
Ooh, burn. Mic drop. Boom. Oh my god. Like, whoa, Jesus Christ, this little freeze frame here. That was crazy. I love how she's like, they're all so, oh goodness, they're all so happy too to like get a review, and then they find out that the review is that your coffee tastes like shit.
Birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's
Like, they're all so
undrinkable.
happy.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. You know, the girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates.
Oh my god. The implications of all these commercials are definitely like, hey, your husband will leave you because you make bad coffee. Just letting you know, just a forewarning. Okay, it's a fact of life. A fact of life. Like, it's going to happen if you make bad coffee. Do you make bad coffee? Well, then guess what? Count down the days, honey. Oh my god.
Well, see you later.
I guess. I mean, maybe. I don't know. He really looked like he was like contemplating. It's like, is this even worth it? The coffee's bad. The coffee's bad. Everything else is pretty good, but I mean, the coffee is terrible. And isn't that just a reason enough, Your Honor, for a divorce? Back in this day too, like only he could ask for a divorce. I don't think she could at this point. So even she has to be like, well, I guess I'll just put up with this shit until he dies. Maybe that's what they're all doing. Maybe all these women are like slowly poisoning the coffee and that's why it tastes like shit. So they all like walk up to them with big old smiles on their face like, maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day that he'll just gurgle and collapse in front of me. And then next thing you know, they have to sit down and they'll be like, oh man, he looks so lucid and fine. Like, whatever. Forget it. Forget it. Papa Eddie solves it.
This coffee is criminal.
Honey, you killed the petunias.
Then you admit it. Your coffee really is murder.
That guy's voice is goofy sounding. He sounds like overtly congested. Your coffee really is murder. But dishun. Oh my god. Like, I love that though. That she's like, even she's more like caring of the garden too. It's pretty funny because my dad is really the one responsible for my parents' gardening. So I mean, like every time I see these things where it's like gardening's a woman's job, I'm almost like, you don't know my dad. Oh man.
Then wake.
Damn it, that's a different one. Not you yet. We might get to you next time. Kind of wanted this one to be a little bit shorter.
Papa Eddie, my coffee, it's murder.
Papa Eddie.
It's either too bitter or too weak.
Try Folgers. Because Folgers coffee is mountain grown.
That's good of her for coming to a small shop owned by an immigrant.
Mountain grown?
Like the sign says, mountain grown for richer flavor.
For richer flavor. What does this guy sound like? German scientist dude. Like he sounds like a mad scientist. Look at this. This is culty as fuck. Oh my god. Isn't that's guys. This is a sign from the Illuminati. See, Folgers is part of the Illuminati conspiracy. And that's why they had this commercial in the beginning. It was to give us a little sign, you guys. But now who knows where they stand? Because they certainly don't stand. They certainly don't stand under the mountain grown for richer flavor. What the fuck? Mountain grown for richer flavor. Oh my god. Then again, commercials like this always had like some cheesy gimmick where it was like I mean, you know, commercials have to have that, I guess, in general for the psychological conditioning aspect of them. Mountain grown for richer flavor. Do you think he was forced to do this, like by the store? Or do you think he just kind of does it because the Folgers guy did it to him and he's like, oh, I like that?
You know it's a crime not to have delicious coffee like this all the time.
We will.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Wow. That was different than the others. Like, especially since he liked it. He looked like he was going to have to beat the shit out of her. Oh my God.
You know it's a crime not to have delicious coffee like this all the time.
We will, now that I've discovered the mountains.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means. You see that? He's like, all right. Sure, honey. Whatever keeps his coffee tasting, you know, mid-tier to okay. Ooh. Oh my God, man, that coffee got him going.
Coffee, mountain grown for richer flavor.
The food setup was always like really simple in that time. It was always like, I hope these women, the like food was just like on the table. It wasn't like like a bunch of zoom ins and like dolly shots and stuff like that, and rack zooms and shit of like the food. It was just cup of coffee, can of coffee. That's all you get. And oh man, I hope these women never meet. Oh, there it is. I hope these women never meet Kermit in the Wilkins coffee people. I hope they never meet them because, you know, Kermit will just shotgun them down right there for making Folgers instead of Wilkins. You either go with Wilkins or you just don't go. We got time for one more? Yeah, okay. I did want this to be really quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll definitely try and make a longer stream over the weekend. But, yeah. Do. Pew, pew, pew. So here's an infomercial that I found. I love infomercials as well. Not just old ads, because I feel like the more modern ones are also as ridiculous. This is the Sleep Toasty. Okay, this is the Sleep Toasty. It's mind-blowing technology, you guys, okay? The Sleep Toasty is going to change your fucking life, all right? You can't live without the Sleep Toasty. Let's watch.
Up cold, so you turn the heat up. And
Turn
when
the
you
heat
get
up.
the heating done, you really get a
Yeah,
dreaded
don't you
chill.
touch my thermostat.
Introducing Sleep Toasty. It's like an electric blanket without electricity. Turn down the heat.
Wait.
Place the metallic side.
An electric blanket without electricity. So that's a blanket. That's a blanket. Like even the etymology is like, it's there.
When you get the heating done, you really get a dreaded chill. Introducing Sleep Toasty. It's like an electric blanket without electricity.
Yeah, like it's an electric blanket without electricity. All right, then. It's not a blanket. It's an electric blanket without electricity. So does it have all the wires and shit in it? Oh my god, that'd be really funny if there's like a bunch of wires and shit in it.
Turn down the heat. Place the metallic side down. Lay on the ultra soft plush cover, and the Sleep Toasty becomes your own heat generating
So
furnace.
you lay it on top
utilizing
of it, heat generating. Like, oh my god. Okay, tell me this is NASA technology. They always use like some weird shit where it's like the same thing that firemen use, or it's like astronauts use this shit, you know? It's like developed by NASA. It's like, who cares? Who cares if your fucking blanket was designed by NASA? It's a fucking blanket. Damn it. That's what's upsetting me here, is that we're selling a blanket. It's not even like... Okay. So there's a lot of products out there that if you're like, oh my god, why does this exist? Who needs this? Like, usually for products where you're like, who is this possibly for? Usually the answer is handicapped people. And that's not a joke. It's not a dig. You know what I mean? It's like the Snuggie. Who can't keep a blanket on them? You know what I mean? A Snuggie. Who needs a blanket with sleeves? Probably somebody with a wheelchair who can't put on a traditional jacket. You know, it's just easier to throw in a blanket on them that has the sleeves so that they can still operate their wheelchair and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, there's all kinds of little things like, oh, this jug that tips so that you can pour it perfectly. The perfect pour jug. Who needs that? Just lift the jug. Probably a little old lady who can't lift the jug, so she just needs to tip it to pour it. Like, that's usually the answer. But the Sleep Toasty, I don't necessarily know who's that for. Because, like, this already, I mean, it's just a blanket. It's a thermal blanket. Like, they might as well just be like, the Sleep Toasty. It's a fleece blanket. Buy it. Like, that's it. That's the whole commercial. Sleep Toasty. It's a blanket. Buy it.
NASA-inspired technology. The space.
Oh, NASA inspired. Not even NASA developed or anything like that. It's NASA inspired. So, NASA inspired. We saw that NASA uses blankets, so we made a blanket.
Metallic material instantly reflects back your body heat.
Oh yeah, show me the super fancy diagram.
Individually sized Sleep Toasty allows dual climate control. Can be used on the right or left side of your bed.
You can move it around and shit. You can buy two if you don't want to move it around. Oh my god. This is nuts. This can't be real. I would say it can't be real, but the commercial guy is in it. The real guy, like the, hello there, have you ever heard of, you know, socks? Those things keep your toes warm. Like, that this is what we've been reduced to at this point.
Without the Sleep Toasty, the temperature on the bed reads 63 degrees. With the Sleep Toasty, it's a warm 71 degrees. The thermal imaging clearly shows how the Sleep Toasty side creates a cocoon of comforting warmth. The individual size fits perfectly on any bed. The Sleep Toasty can also be used under the sheets with the same warming
Can even
effect.
put it under
no
the
more
sheets.
One's hot and one's not.
Like
with Sleep
a
Toasty,
blanket.
everyone's in their own personal comfort zone, even on a chilly night, because the temperature is always just right.
Mommy, I'm cold.
When the heat goes out, Sleep
I don't know why that got me, because she said that like she's being held hostage. Like there's a guy with a gun behind the camera, like pointing it at her, like we're gonna kill your mom and dad if you don't say this right, kid. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Say it.
temperature is always just right.
Mommy, I'm cold.
like this wasn't even the take for the commercial. she was just like, Mom, I want to go. Mommy, I'm cold. It's cold in the studio. And the director just was like, and she goes, Mommy, I'm cold. And the director goes, that's it. That encapsulates my vision. No other takes. That was perfect.
When the heat goes out, Sleep Toasty will even keep the kids safely cocooned in warmth. It's completely washable so it stays fresh. Place on couch and watch TV wrapped in comfort or just relaxing.
You know, you know what would sell like fucking hotcakes? A Sleep Toasty with sleeves. Cause look at this idiot.
Stays fresh. Place on
Look at him.
couch and
He's
watch
gotta wrap it.
TV.
No shit. Okay. I thought it had sleeves for a second because of the way it was wrapped around his arm. I was like, holy shit. They already made a sleep snuggie. Pardon me.
Be wrapped in comfort or just relaxing. Even in the snow, the Sleep Toasty side became a body heat generating furnace. Amazing! Electric blanket.
That would be easy to fake. I'm not saying they faked it. I'm just saying it would be easy to fake. Let me see something. I want to see if there's a cut for the with Sleep Toasty. As they cut it, that means they just let him sit out there for a little bit longer.
Watch TV wrapped in comfort or just relaxing. Even in the snow, the Sleep Toasty side became a body heat generating furnace. Amazing!
It does. I feel like they did cut it. It didn't look like it was cut. That'd be really funny. All right, hit him with the hair dryers so that he looks a little warmer.
Electric blankets can cost $80 or more. Order your
And
Sleep Toasty.
they have electricity. Who needs an electric blanket with electricity when you can have an electric blanket without electricity? Like the Sleep Toasty. Is this the Disney font too? This font is weird. I like the S looking like a little flame thing though. It's cute.
Toasty today for only $10.
Only
But wait,
$10
Go right now
bucks.
and get a second Sleep Toasty as a special bonus.
Because they are actually this size and then we cut them. So, if you want to have two, we'll just give you that extra one.
That's one for you and one for someone you love too. Just pay separate shipping and handling. Order now and get not one but two Sleep Toasties.
So it's not free,
$40 value
just saying.
for only $10. Order now.
$40 value. Okay, so you're saying that each of these is valued at $20. No, it's not. I dare you. I want to take all of these items from As Seen on TV. Find all of their, like, this is a $40 value, $130 value, $1,000 value. I want to take all of that, like, just link it up to them, like, make a little list, and then take all the items and take them to, like, an Antiques Roadshow. Be like, I want this appraised, please. I want to know what the value of this is. Okay. I've got manufacturer schematics. Manufacturer schematics for a blanket. I just thought about that. I just hand them all the materials that it's made of and everything, and just have somebody appraise it. See if this electric blanket is actually is actually worth $20. Oh my god.
Now,
The infrared shots are making me giggle a lot. I hope they show the mommy I'm cold girl again. Oh man, that was good. I'm gonna do more of these in the future. The stupid ad segment thing really is fun to do. I like watching, stupid commercials in general. So just watching them for the show to comment on them is a lot of fun. Oh man. All right, everybody. 35. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, cool. So anyway, everybody, that was a quick stream. Not very much shorter than my usual streams, but still quick enough, I guess. Everybody, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you share it with your friends if it seems like something that they like. And even if it doesn't seem like something that they like, force them to watch me. Please, force them to watch me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave any comments of videos that you'd like me to see, any links that you want me to check out. Go ahead and put them down there. Just make sure they're YouTube links, please. Anything else that you'd like to share with me, please reach out to us on our Reddit at DickRickles69 on Reddit there. One day I'll have to link to that in the description. I'll do that just after I'm done. But anyway, have a good one, you guys. Love each other. Love yourselves. I love you. Mwah!